Snuggle Stories presents Dancing Deepa, written by Suchi Sairam and illustrated by Vidya Vasudevan. A new poster on the walls at Bear Creek Elementary School caught Deepa's eye. A talent show. Deepa enjoyed the excitement rising within her. But when Deepa looked more closely at the poster, her excitement drained away. On the poster, Deepa saw pictures of singers, actors, musicians, martial artists, gymnasts, ballerinas, and tap dancers, even a unicyclist. But Deepa didn't see pictures of anyone dancing her kind of dance, a captivating dance from India called Bharatanatyam. It's a long word. Sound it out. Bharatanatyam. You see, Deepa delights in dance. She wants to share dance with her whole school, the whole world even. The rhythms and expressions, the music and the costumes. Deepa cherished every element of Bharatanatyam, but she worried that her classmates wouldn't see Bharatanatyam that way. What if no one at Deepa's school would watch Bharatanatyam since it wasn't ballet or tap? What if her classmates didn't like the music? What if they thought her costume was too bright or even ugly? What if they decided she looked weird because of the facial expressions that go along with Bharatanatyam? Deepa's dance teacher regularly insisted that all dance is beautiful if you do it with love. Deepa certainly loved Bharatanatyam, but Deepa feared other students might laugh at the dance she loved, or get bored, or criticize it. Any of those would hurt too much. Deepa decided to just forget auditioning for the talent show. The risk was too great. The next Wednesday was audition day. While Deepa chose to be happy for her friends who auditioned, she was disappointed she wouldn't get to dance. A few days later, several friends received the good news that they would be in the show. Deepa's classmate Anna, who studies ballet, said, "I am so excited, but I'm also nervous. I'm going to dance to music by Mozart. I love to dance because it makes me feel so happy." "I get that," Deepa said, and smiled on the outside. At the same time, Deepa felt deeply wistful on the inside. She said to herself, "I love to dance too. Anna and my other friends don't even know I dance. Ballet is beautiful, but Bharatanatyam is too. Maybe I should do ballet instead. Then I could dance in the talent show." Talent show day arrived. The whole school buzzed with excitement. Deepa was fascinated by every act. If she liked each presentation this much, would these talented students like her Bharatanatyam? Deepa found the variety fascinating. She wouldn't have wanted to miss even one act. Deepa didn't know so many schoolmates excelled in such a wide assortment of activities. She's heard only a few speak of these interests before. Singers, dancers, actors, musicians, even a magician. Deepa learned so much about each classmate. Despite each happy discovery, Deepa kept thinking, "I wish I could have danced too." Deepa kept picturing herself dancing Bharatanatyam on stage. She heard the bells. Her face lit up with the expressions. But it was too late. Nobody would be watching her today. Deepa grew so distracted and confused that she just walked back to class after the show without saying a word. She forgot to congratulate those who performed. She didn't even talk to Anna, whose ballet dance was exquisitely graceful. Deepa's fourth grade teacher, Miss Molina, was surprised to see Deepa leave that way. Miss Molina found it even more worrisome that Deepa chose to sit alone, lost in her own thoughts. Deepa was friendly and usually showed deliberate interest in other students. "Is something bothering you, Deepa? Did you not like the show?" asked Miss Molina. "Well," began Deepa, "I liked the show tremendously. Everyone did a great job, but..." "But what?" said Miss Molina. "Would you like to talk about it?" Deepa hesitated. "Do I tell her? I'll sound so silly," she thought. But Miss Molina had shown thoughtful kindness in the past. Deepa plunged ahead. "Well, I guess I wish I could have danced. I love to dance, but my dance is different. I wasn't sure if it was allowed or if anyone would like it. People might think my dance is weird or that I am weird. Now I'll never get a chance to dance in the talent show." Miss Molina sat next to Deepa and said, "Anything that expresses your happiness and care can never be weird. Can you tell me about your dance? I'd love to know more." Deepa's face lit up. "Really? You would? It's from India, where my whole family is from. The dance is called Bharatanatyam." "India? Oh, India is such a fascinating place with a very rich culture. I think students would love to learn more. I know I would. In fact, why don't you share something with the class on Monday?" Deepa froze. The whole class? On Monday? This was exciting, but a little scary too. What if they ask questions I can't answer? At the same time, this was her big chance. Should she pass it up? "Yes, I'll do it," Deepa exclaimed. "Thank you, Miss Molina." Deepa worked up her courage to ask Anna later that Friday if she would help her to change on Monday. She briefly told Anna about Bharatanatyam and what went into the costume. Deepa then explained, "Anna, since you're a dancer, you will know a few of the feelings I'm experiencing and how each piece of the costuming needs to be just right." "I do get the feelings, Deepa, and of course I'll help you. Just tell me what to do." Phew, one classmate who hasn't laughed, thought Deepa with relief. Deepa's teacher would be proud of her for taking a risk. Dancing for her class was the only thing Deepa could think about all weekend. On Saturday, Deepa excitedly told her dance teacher about her big opportunity. Deepa's dance teacher was over the moon proud of her for having the courage to share the dance she loved. "Why don't you start by telling them Bharatanatyam originated in India? Then dance a piece and let them ask questions. They will learn something from you, and you will learn from their questions." Learn from their questions, thought Deepa. I don't know what that means, but I'll see what happens. Sunday was the longest day. Deepa's mind was a swirling soup of excitement, happiness, worry, and nervousness. She wondered how she could feel so many things at the same time. Finally, it was Monday, Deepa's big day to dance for her class. Just before class, Anna went with Deepa to the teacher's room next door, where Deepa put on her favorite Indian earrings and bangles and changed into a red blouse and a blue pavade, a long skirt. While Deepa changed, Anna said, "Take a deep breath, Deepa. That's what I do just before I dance, and it always helps me." Deepa breathed deeply and shot a wavery smile of thanks to Anna. She felt too nervous to speak. Anna said, "You're welcome. Even words are hard to say before a big performance." Finally, Deepa stuck a little round maroon bindi on her forehead with her finger. Saving the most special part for last, Deepa removed her shoes and attached her ankle bells so everyone could hear the rhythms in her feet. Miss Molina announced, "Class, we have a delightful surprise today. I asked Deepa to share a little bit about a dance from India that she studies. She'll tell us a bit about Bharatanatyam, we'll dance it, and then we can ask her questions." Thump, thump, thump. Deepa's heart was racing. It's okay, just breathe. Just listen to the music and dance. Music filled the classroom. Thum-thum, de-thum. Deepa lifted her hands high above her head, gluing her palms together. She smiled brightly with her eyes and her lips. As she stamped and stretched and jumped and turned to the rhythms and melody, her ankle bells jingled with joy. 3 minutes later, the class roared with cheers. "How do you do all of that at the same time? That looks so hard." "I never knew dance would have so much facial expression. That is cool." "How do you make your eyes and your neck do that? Those rhythms are so complicated." "I don't really like dance very much, but I think I'd try that one." "You did an amazing job." "Don't your feet hurt by dancing barefoot? How do you keep smiling?" "Can you really tell stories through dance without saying a word?" Deepa couldn't believe it. Nobody thought she looked strange or danced weirdly. Classmates said they were tapping their toes to the music because it was catchy. Several said her costume was beautiful. Can you show us more? Yes, and next time, let's dance together. Miss Molina nodded and smiled at Deepa, who said, Thank you so much. This was even better than dancing in the school talent show. Anna smiled across the room, too.
Like this video, give a thumbs up and subscribe.